Good evening. The Centers for Disease Control telling states across the country to be ready to distribute a coronavirus vaccine by November 1st. Officials say healthcare and essential workers, long-term care facility residents, and national security populations are at the top of the list of who will get that vaccine first. Now, it is normal for the federal government to ready distribution networks while scientists are still working on vaccines. The government is hoping to remove any stumbling blocks ahead of time, but even if the vaccine is ready by November 1st, would you get it? Well, we asked you on our 23 ABC Facebook page tonight, and many people responded. We picked a few of those comments to show you. Eric Rigsby said, "Not for me. I'm not going to take it. It's too new, and I won't end up being a test subject." Now, on the other hand, Vic Cordova said, "I'd take it." And Sherry Harvey said, "No." So definitely a mixed bag of people responding tonight. Something else to think about. Would you get the vaccine if it was mandated by the government? Tonight, 23 ABC's Kylie Walker is joining us live. She talked to several residents about whether or not they would get the vaccine and if it's legal to require people to get it. Kylie?
Yeah, Jess, a very debated topic right now, obviously, and everyone has their own opinions. Some saying, yes, I'd get the vaccine, no problem, while others are saying there's just no way. Now, the big question here is, does the government have the authority to mandate a vaccine for everyone? Well, let's find out.
They're basically using the society as a guinea pig. They're fast-tracking this COVID vaccine.
Stephanie Brown, a local resident and mom of 5, says she will not get the new COVID-19 vaccine when it becomes available. She says her working as a nurse in her past has made her more cautious of many vaccines. However, she is not anti-vaccine.
And I believe in medicine, and I believe that it saves lives. However, I do know that there's a lot of corruption and there is a lot of darkness in this situation.
But on the other side, local resident Miranda Harper says she would gladly take the vaccine.
I would say, cool, let's do it. Let's do it right now.
Harper says she just wants everyone to go back to living the lives they had prior to the pandemic.
If the solution isn't a vaccine, then I don't know what it is. Do we stay in quarantine forever? Do we just, throw everybody out into the masses and see what happens? I don't like those.
And while they are able to choose for now, some are concerned they won't have that option in the future. There's questions about whether or not the government could force people to get vaccinated.
Well, the answer generally is going to be yes. And the debate about mandatory vaccinations goes all the way back in California to 1890.
An assistant district attorney, Joseph Kinzel, says 1890 was when the smallpox outbreak began, and one student was excluded from school for not having the smallpox vaccine. Kinzel says that the California Supreme Court held that mandating vaccines was allowable. Kinzel says the United States Supreme Court also upheld that it is within the power of the legislative bodies to determine if vaccines are mandatory. And while some may argue that this is a violation of the Free Exercise Clause of the First Amendment, which pertains to religion, Kinzel says it's up to the legislature, but there are exceptions.
Including with laws that would allow for people who have medical reasons to not get a vaccine to be excluded from that requirement.
But Brown says even if it was mandatory, she would still choose to refuse a COVID-19 vaccine.
I know that there are many, 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 many people that feel the same way, and they're going to have a fight if they try to mandate or force any kind of vaccination like that on us. I can guarantee you.
Now, as for this letter that we did mention earlier, I did reach out to the state's public health department today, and they did say we have received the CDC letter and are considering the next steps for California. In the meantime, we look forward to hearing more from our federal partners on this issue. So this is a developing story, and we will have updates as they become available. But for now, in Bakersfield, I'm Kylie Walker, 23 ABC, connecting you.